Hello everyone, Anna Grace here, and today I wanted to talk about holiday family drama. I was actually, I've been requested this video, so here I am making this. I know this is a topic that touches so many of you, and some of you might be excited thinking about the time, this end of the year, when you get to spend time with your parents or your siblings or your cousins, and you're so happy because your family is just incredible and amazing and full of love and light. But some of you may not have that type of family connection, and maybe you're having a little cold sweat, not knowing how things are gonna go, and it could be either with your parents, or even if you're staying home with your spouse, maybe things tend to get more intense and arguments arise, or there may be alcohol that that kind of twist things around. So I wanted to give a few aspects, some tips on how to manage all that, how to manage when you are forced to stay with people that you love. You may love your family so much, but it just there just may be this aspect to it that is extremely challenging for you, and you may be praying that magically your family will change or be different this year, or they will behave in a new way, in a different way. And you can't really just walk away from family, because they are your family. And you may wonder, if I'm an adopted child, sometimes that could happen. If only they wouldn't argue so much this Christmas, or if only they wouldn't get wasted every holiday. If only my brother or my uncle or my dad or my mom wouldn't be so drunk every Christmas. That could happen. Maybe that's where your thoughts are, or you wish they wouldn't always ask you when are you going to get married, when are you going to finally settle down and have kids, or how is that promotion going in your work, or things that actually make you feel a little uncomfortable. It doesn't always have to be that dramatic. It could be just the little things that make you feel uncomfortable when with family. And the truth is, really, you can't change your family. It's not your responsibility. It's not your decision to make how they are going to live their life, what they are going to bring into that holiday gathering is their responsibility, not yours. So you really cannot, no matter how much you want, no matter how much you wish you could manifest a different personality, or manifest their addictions gone, or you want to do all that because you know you're a powerful being, maybe I can just fix them, but you can't. It's not your responsibility. But what you can do, and I do suggest that the first thing, I think I have my cat hair all over me, but what you can do is, and I never want to say give up hope, but I do believe that an aspect to managing is to not expect that they will be different. Of course, you can wish for it, but acceptance is the key, that you accept who they are and where they are in their life. They are in their life for a specific reason. They are in that negative space, or they are acting, maybe they're meaning well, maybe they're really wanting you to get married because but they just don't realize that it's making you feel uncomfortable, or commenting on your weight. Maybe it's a well-meaning gesture, maybe they feel that way, but it feels bad for you. So just accept that they are who they are, and you don't have to change them. And that is a beautiful realization that you can just love them and accept them exactly as they are. No matter who they are, no matter how they behave, we can still love and accept them as they are. And family is not so easily disowned. So accepting helps, but also just set some boundaries. So you don't just have to go in there and accept that they're going to just treat you badly, if that is your experience. I really truly hope that's not your reality at this time. But if it is, it's not your fault. It has nothing to do with you. Okay, that is one important thing to realize. Don't take it personally. Don't reflect back on their behaviors and feel like there's something wrong with you because your family is like this. No, it is every individual's own responsibility to rise up, to ascend, to change. It's not yours. You're lovable and beautiful and wonderful just as you are, and you are enough. And that is one important thing to know. Don't take it personally, ever. And just set some boundaries to help you feel better. So when you go in there to see your family, or if you're staying home, more time with your dysfunctional family situation right now, maybe you're in the middle of a breakup, but you still have to stay together and it's really uncomfortable. Just set boundaries, because a lot of people are making huge changes, and there's divorces happening, or restructuring, rebuilding of a relationship. You don't know where it's going and it's uncomfortable. So setting boundaries, how do you allow yourself to be treated? How do you allow yourself to be treated? And as long as when you take things personally, you're going to lash out as well, and you're going to be a part of this drama, and you're going to be in that same frequency with them. But you get to choose. You can shield yourself, and before you go, or before the holidays, just send some light into that time and see yourself happy, regardless of what they do. You can have your own pleasure of looking at the Christmas tree or eating the chocolate. You can be in your own chocolate bliss while they're fighting. It's possible if you set boundaries. Of course, they're going to affect your feeling, but you still have the power to set boundaries, and to even set some time on how much time do you want to actually be with them. Maybe it's just the dinner. Maybe instead of staying the whole weekend or the whole week, you just go for dinner and then you go home, and or you go to a hotel, or you meet with friends. You do something else. You fill your time with something else. You can do that too, or just have less days so that you can manage it better if that's your situation. Or if you're in home where there's a dysfunctional, dramatic situation going on in your own home with your husband or wife, then have some kind of a support person there. Maybe call your goddess sister, maybe be in our goddess group and talk and share and find friendship and have somebody to talk to. If that somebody is not someone in your family who can be your support, there's always sisters everywhere in the world that are open-hearted and understand where you are, what you're experiencing. So if your sister calls you fat, your DNA sister, if your dad calls you lazy or selfish, it's not about you. Just take some boundaries, know who you truly are, be in your own goddess energy, wear your crown, invisible crown, be all the time in as much as you can in your authentic, centered energy, and just observe them. Just be there with love and acceptance and observing of the situation instead of like diving right in. I do hope you have a wonderful time with your family. I just wanted to do this video because I know some people have do struggle with this energy, so that's why I wanted to give some tips for that. I do wish that this will be a beautiful time for you, and yes, so have a beautiful, beautiful day. Many blessings to you. Bye-bye.